Oh my giddy arm. I just made a video accusing MAGA of being of the lack of thinking. Because you see, stupid is as stupid does. If it walks like a duck, talks like a duck, well then quite frankly is a feckin' duck. All stupid MAGA. Stupid is as stupid does. Now you see, what chance have they got though? What chance has MAGA got when the GOP lawmakers themselves are as thick as shit? And no, I'm not talking about Marjorie Taylor Greene today. That one's a given. She is thick as shit. But this particular woman, I don't know her name, tell me who she is, leave it in the comments down below. Well, she is clearly thick as shit.
Another reason why we should change this to the Gulf of America versus the Gulf of Mexico is for over 40 years, the country of Mexico has been dumping raw sewage into the area near San Diego, California. Another reason why we should change this to the Gulf.
Well, quite frankly, they must have had their Red Bull. Those turds, that is, yes. Going into the Gulf of Mexico, or the Gulf of America, if you're Donald Trump, you're the US President Dum-Dum of the United States, who's getting Google sued by Mexico because of the change on Google Maps. What do you see? How the heck do those turds in the Gulf of Mexico, Mexican turds, how the heck do they get to California? Are they swimming? Are they flying? Hey? They're going with the tides? No. Just in case you're a little bit confused, allow me to help you. Okay, that is the Gulf of Mexico, or like I say, Donald Trump's Gulf of America. Let's have a look, see where California is, okay? That's the Gulf of Mexico. Alright, let's click on that. Alright, here we are. Okay, come on, forget it that way. Is it better that way? Yeah, maybe. Yeah, that's better that way. Let's do it. Alright, so that's the Gulf of Mexico. And if I scroll down here, look. There's California. Yes, California on the west coast there. See that? That's a very long way for any turd to be able to swim, if they could. Do you see the problem? See, this is the level of idiocy these people are portraying, and these are the lawmakers. These are the people that have their, I don't know, Ivy League education and stuff like that. Maybe they went to Harvard, but maybe not anymore. But anyway, they come out with all the funny little mortarboards on there. I've had one of them on my 86, I got a degree. But anyway, with their mortarboards on their heads and stuff like that. And they're still stupid. Ignorant, stupid, vicious, cruel people who talk a load of bollocks and clearly do not know their geography. It reminds me of a Liz Truss moment by Liz Truss when she visited the Russia. Yes, the Russian Federation. She went and spoke to Sergei Lavrov. And he was like, "Why, giddy aunt, this woman's a feckin' idiot." And he said as much. She's a feckin' idiot. Because she got all her C's mixed up. She didn't know which C, well, that C, or that. She didn't have a clue what she's talking about. Same with this GOP lawmaker. If you know who she is, leave it in the comments down below. But quite frankly, how are we going to get to infiltrate the minds of the stupid to try and fill them with facts instead of misinformation when there's so many idiots and lawmakers who keep pumping out the crap and not into the Gulf of Mexico? If you know what I mean. I just don't see an end to this. I don't see a future in it anymore for the United States, because this level of idiocy is it's like a disease, it's like a virus. And I don't think there's a vaccine for it. Because these people, they've got platforms. These people are actually being voted for. And if the people, the actual people, keep voting for these idiots, and not people who, quite frankly, have an education and a knowledge base, and know the history, know the Constitution, etc., how the fuck are you ever going to turn your country around? Well, you're not. So you're in for the long haul, unfortunately. And you get an opportunity to get out while you can. Seriously. Because you've got decades of this. And it scares the living daylights out of me. And I know, the MAGA lot, oh, well, okay, you're frightened, eh? Oh, you salty tears and all that. Oh, for fuck's sake. If somebody like me care about your best interest, the country's best interest, and the relationships around the world, why do you hate me so much? Why do you send me death threats by email? You know? Well, all I'm trying to do is point out your errors. Stuff that's actually making your lives worse. Not just on the left, but also on the right. You just voted for a government that's removing your Medicare and Medicaid. 500 billion for Medicare, 800 billion for Medicaid. How is that in your best interest? Toodaloo. Oh, don't forget, beat the whole like button, maybe subscribe to the channel, little bell icon, because then you get one fast feeling in your pocket every time I upload another video. You know you want to. If you want to watch channel, you do a Patreon or buy us a coffee, or there's two thanks as well. Anyway, please share the videos. Toodaloo.